Hi everyone, I'm Bernie Macguire, a singer-songwriter from Australia, and this is vlog week number 15, so thanks for coming on this journey with me. Now this is all about the Open Case Soft Rock album. It's a fantastic little album and I'd love to see this album in your CD collection. It's a wonderful global album. Now, I get messages being sent in to me from people from right across Australia and from all around the world. And I've had a question that come in. It's from Rachel. And Rachel is from Richmond in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. And Rachel's question is, she says, "Hi Bernie, I have your album, we love it. Where can we see you play live?" That's an interesting question, Rachel. I'll do my best to see if I can answer that for you. Now, first off, Rachel, what I want to say is that my first love is songwriting and being a lyricist. I love the art of storytelling and transposing those stories back into song. And I've done that for many, many years and I've really enjoyed it. The second love that I have is helping other people. I find that there's so many people of all age groups that love their music, love writing music, but when it comes down to a point of actually taking it into a studio, they really struggle. They haven't prepared themselves correctly. They don't know what to expect when they arrive in a studio. So that's where I love spending time with them, just to put them on the right path. One, so that they are well prepared prior to going into the studio and they know exactly what they want from their songs. Because if they're not organised and they go in there kind of floundering just a little bit, there's other people that will take over, and at the end of the day, the end product won't be what they really truly want. And so that's why I really like helping them. The third thing that I really enjoy is going into the studio myself and doing my own music in the studio. I love recording music. I love singing in the studio. I take my music in there and I know everything about my songs. It's well prepared prior to me going in there. I know what instruments are going to be on there, quite often the musicians that I want involved in it as well. And I know everything about it. I know the length of the song, I know the tempo of the song, I know everything right down to harmonies and what harmonies are going to be in there. And I find if I go in there that organised, that everybody that's in there with me become very relaxed. We all have a good time, we have a laugh, but we don't waste much time and we get the job done fairly quickly. So I think that's probably the three most enjoyable things that I get out of recording. Now, I realised years and years ago, probably in the mid-90s, that everything seemed to change. The digital age became very popular. Poker machines were introduced to every pub and club around the place, which means to say that there was a lot less places for bands to play. And I noticed that the cost of everything started skyrocketing. I mean, if you take a high quality band into a venue for a show nowadays, it costs you a fortune. You know, you've got to pay for everything. You've got to pay for the lighting, the guys on the mixing desk, you've got all your sound equipment, you've got transportation, you've got venue costs, you've got insurance. It just goes on and on, all the costs that are there. And I've noticed too that the ticket sales for everybody has diminished. It's really, they're not selling tickets quickly and easily like they used to do. So it's very hard nowadays to fill a venue. So it viably becomes very difficult, and bands very struggle. So much so that I look back to a lot of the musicians that I used to work with many years ago, plus current ones, and very few of them can fill a hole or a venue. Which means to say that most of these people don't even own a house now. And they've been working hard in the industry all their lives. They even struggle to pay rent. And I really didn't want to fall into that category because I knew how important it was that you are financially very stable in life. So it's pretty sad, Rachel, the way the things have turned out, but it is what it is. But I still love taking my music to the people. I love taking all my particularly new songs I've written. I'll take them sometimes to a city venue, but I prefer going to a country or regional area and I'll play a very unplugged version, a solo version to people in the country. And I truly love doing that, and I get a lot of feedback from the people as well, and I always do that before I take a song into the studio. So thanks very much, Rachel, for your question. It's been fun trying to answer it. Now, everybody can get me on my website, and my website is berniemacguire.com. Now you can listen to 30-second stings of all the songs on the Open Case album. And there's the Open Case album. Try and get it. It's awesome. And you can, as I said, you can listen to it, and you can listen to it just prior to buying the album on there as well. There's a lot of news and information on there and photographs. And it's always been constantly updated. There's places that you can click onto it, and you can go straight through to YouTube, and you can listen to all the videos and vlogs on YouTube. Plus you can buy the CD on Spotify and any other popular platform that you can possibly think of. Facebook is always being constantly updated, so that's always very, very interesting. And you can listen to all the video and vlogs on there as well. So don't hesitate to look at Facebook. It's very interesting. An interesting thing is, because all these questions coming in quite often are coming through from Facebook. Probably more than my website. It's kind of understandable, I guess, because the Facebook has been established for quite a number of years, where the website's quite new. So, and I suppose people just feel very comfortable on it, even from coming in from overseas. Now, I think I'm running out of time, guys. It's been fun talking to you. So I'm going to have to say thank you, stay safe, and I will talk to you next week.